Well, we all know how President Muhammadu Buhari has been acting regarding the open grazing routes and issues because he told his Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, to actually begin to get the land and get the spaces that has been taken over by citizens of the country to again open routes for open grazing and allow the Fulanese to, rear their cows openly. But that is something that has actually shown that Nigeria is really far behind development. Everyone is wondering, how do you want to go about, getting back these routes? This was done in the such a very long time ago, and you feel that is going to work in the 21st century. It is absurd. It's like the president is not even thinking straight, or whoever is advising the president, I think the person is also not in his right mind, because no right thinking person would advise the president to take such step on recovering lands from people, all in the name of securing routes for rearing of cows. Are you trying to tell me that big businesses that have been put in those routes should be removed, all in the name of rearing cows or grazing cows in this 21st century? I don't think these guys are actually thinking straight. I don't think they are thinking the way a normal human being would think, or a developing brain. I don't think anyone would think like they are thinking, because they are really thinking behind time. They are thinking behind time. And like someone said, that they think that President Buhari is not in touch with the realities of what is happening in Nigeria. And it is indeed true. He thinks like he's in the 16th century. Like, I don't know who thinks like that. I don't know who think like that. Because how can he be saying lands should be recovered where they formerly or they normally graze and cows, that those routes should be recovered, that Malami should go about, ensure that those lands are recovered? Like, who does that? And now it has been reported that it is those who are with the president that are actually allowing him to take the wrong steps, because I said that the president has been misadvised on Nigeria's grazing laws. Yes, with all of this, there are laws that actually makes all of this to that stands with this or against this, and we'll find out in this report. But please ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, ensure you like and also share our video. All right, guys, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. Yes, criticism continues to trail President Muhammadu Buhari's refusal to redress the recurring issue amongst farmers and herders, with the Senate spokesman, Senator Ajibola Bashiru, advocating a quick solution to the menace. Bashiru made his call on Wednesday via a statement in Abuja, calling on the president to devise a long-lasting solution towards resolving the farmers and herder crisis instead of resorting to grazing routes, which according to him were never recognized by any federal law. Bashiru lamented that the president has been misadvised on the issues of grazing laws in the country, which has further deepened the crisis. He declared that as someone who has sworn to uphold the Constitution, the truth remains that neither in the north nor in the south is there a law creating grazing routes, either as a state law or federal law. It is rather unfortunate that our president has been misadvised on this matter, the lawmaker added. Bashir also noted the grazing reserves law in some states created for the former northern region of Nigeria are deemed to be state laws by Section 3118 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, having been adopted from the Grazing Reserve Law of Northern Region of Nigeria, NN Law of 1965. Cap 3 laws of Kwara State, Cap 56 laws of Bauchi State, and Cap 55 laws of Katsina State. On the case of these laws, it was expressly stated that they are adopted from the Northern Nigeria laws of the 1965. There is no provision for grazing routes as it is being claimed. The Osun Central representative continued, there has never been federal legislation grazing reserves and or grazing routes in Nigeria and northern region. Laws are not applicable everywhere in Nigeria. In fact, by the present constitutional provisions, such law cannot be within the competence of the National Assembly. The grazing reserves laws are only applicable and enforceable in those states created from the former northern region that chose to adopt same as part of their revised laws like Kwara, Bauchi and Katsina states. It appears that Jigawa State omitted the grazing reserves law as part of its law in the more recent compilation of its laws rather than making reference to laws that do not exist or not applicable. What is required and should be pursued by our government and my great party, the All Progressive Congress APC, as the way forward to address the issues of farmers and health crisis is to adopt, promote and finance modern animal husbandry by way of ranches and modern grazing reserves, Bashiru explained. Yes, obviously, you can see that our president does not even know the Nigerian law, and yet he is the president, and he has spent close to 6 years, if not 6 years. Yes, you can decide not to know the law, but once you are in government, my dear Sir President, you must sit down and watch, go through and study the Constitution. That is the only way a president can actually, lead his people right. And why I'm saying it is because if he understands the Constitution and sees how some of these places can be amended, he would rather work hand in hand with the National Assembly to ensure that there is a better constitution that would keep the country as one and also make Nigeria better. But when a president does not even know what the constitution says, he just opens his mouth and says whatever is not even constitutional. And he wants to enforce it on the citizens of the country. But because Nigerians do not even know the constitution and do not know what to do, they allow whatever the president is putting on them. Everybody swallows it and everyone is quiet. Now, even a lawmaker from the All Progressive Congress is telling the president that this step you have taken is a wrong step. There's no law in the constitution of Nigeria that allows for any open routes where you think cow grazing should be allowed to pass or whatever. So obviously there are a lot of people who knows the constitution so well and must not allow the president to suppress people when it comes to some of these laws. So that is just it about the open grazing thing. It is not constitutional. And I think those advising the president should make him understand that, sir, this is not in the constitution. Perhaps let us re-amend and add it, and there's nothing they cannot do. Like Nigerians will say, if they have banned Twitter, they can ban any other thing. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Please drop your comment and give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.